This is my biotest extra credit for test 7. One concept that I struggled with were parsimonious trees. So the definition or the concept of maximum parsimony is that the tree should be built in the most simple way possible, or one that proposes the most simple explanation. Because it produces the most simplest explanation for why a tree is the way it is, or how we got from one trait to more than one. The concept of maximum parsimony helps in creating phylogenetic trees in the most simplest and easiest way to read. So, as we can see on this example, the shape that the taxons A, B, C, and D have are very different, and their colors are also kind of different. So, there are 3 possible phylogenetic trees that we could have created. If we look at the first one, there are only 2 changes, and because that is the least amount of changes, we've created the most parsimonious tree because we took the least amount of steps to show how we got from our most common ancestor to the 4 different divergent taxas. And as you can see on the other 2, it took 3 steps, meaning they're less parsimonious. However, the other 2 are also correct. It's just using the concept of maximum parsimony creates the easiest tree. As we can see, the first one is the easiest to interpret because there are only 2 steps. 2 misconceptions about parsimony and the maximum parsimony concept is that 1, only parsimonious trees are correct. This is not true, as I showed on the previous slide that the other 2 trees were also accurate. They just weren't the most parsimonious trees. The second misconception is that the outgroup roots the tree. This is not true. It's the first divergent branch that roots the tree and leads to all the other divergences. And the concept of parsimony helps to create the phylogenetic tree based off of that original divergent, because it gets us from that one branching point to all the other branching points in the fewest amount of steps possible.